Have you ever thought about wanting to do something bigger than yourself? Have you ever thought about wanting to give back to your community? Have you ever thought about wanting to help someone in need? Right now on the Central Coast, we are at crisis point. We have children in emergency accommodation that need the support of foster carers. These are our community's most vulnerable children. We're looking for everyday families who might consider taking a child into their home to love and support them, whether for 1 or 2 nights, a few weeks or months, or even long term. This could be you. This could be somebody that you know, somebody in your close community. Let's start talking about it. Let's get the message out there because these children need help. And this problem isn't too big. As a community, we need to make a difference. We need to step up and make change. Right now, there are over 1,300 children in out-of-home care, and the Central Coast is far above the state average. Statistically, that's one thing, but put it in simple terms, that means if you have a child, or a niece or a nephew, or a grandchild at school, chances are that they sit next to or share a classroom with a child in this situation. It's easy to sit there and think that somebody else is going to help these children, but they're not. Without our help and without the help from you, these children will remain homeless, in short-term accommodation, in crisis situations. Let's not let them be a statistic in our community. Let's reach out and help them. On the face of it, fostering is as simple as opening your home to a child that needs care and providing that care. It's not as complex as we think it is. All it really takes is to identify that you have some space in your home, you have some food that you can share, you have a seat at the table, and you've got time in your week and in your day to give to a young person that needs that care. We need foster carers who can provide care full-time, part-time, on an emergency basis, or even just on the weekends. So that might mean caring for a child for a few weeks or a few months, for a few years, or forever. Foster care on an emergency basis may mean answering the phone in the middle of the night, hearing from someone from CatholicCare, and being able to, at very short notice, provide a safe, warm bed for a child until arrangements for their long-term care can be made. Caring for a child short-term might mean taking them into your home and keeping them secure while work is done around their family or around people in the community that are familiar to them to establish the setting for them to go back home. Foster caring for long-term may mean forming a relationship over a period of months and years with a child, deciding you want them to be part of your family and bringing them into your family permanently through guardianship or through open adoption. We'll work with you to arrange a type of care that fits within your lifestyle. We've even had foster carers that have started providing care on the weekends just to test the waters and to feel how fostering works for their family, and formed a really strong bond with the child that they've provided care for, and approached us and said, how do I care for this child full time? And that child becomes a full-time member of their family. At CatholicCare, we'll provide you with training, with financial assistance, and a range of other supports to help you in the task of caring. But at the end of the day, it's as simple as opening your door, embracing a child in need, and inviting them into your home. The type of people that work well as foster carers are people who are patient, people who are empathic, and they're willing to meet the child where they're at and meet those needs. Typically, children who go through the care system have poorer health outcomes, are less likely to finish their education, have exposure to the criminal justice system, to the police, and are less likely to form a well-rounded identity and connection to their family of origin as they move into their life. If you want to know how you can help, it's very simple. Fostering. We need people of good character, no criminal histories, who have space in their home, a spare room, and a willingness to work alongside us to support the child. And in doing this, know that you won't be alone. We have a full team ready to support and work alongside you. There's a range of ways to get in touch with us. You can pick up the phone and just have a conversation with us. You can jump online to our CatholicCare Broken Bay website and just fill out some basic information that tells us about you and helps us to get in contact with you and start that conversation about foster care. The need for children and young people to have a safe home on the Central Coast is a community problem, and we can address that as a community. All it takes is for you to come forward, for you to recognise that you have space in your home and you have space in your life to meet the needs of just one child. Can you help? Or do you think you know someone who can? CatholicCare is here to connect children with people like you in our community. Every child needs a home. Every child needs to know someone cares. If you think you can help, please call CatholicCare today and give a child the gift of hope.
Can you care for a child in your home? For a week? For a month? Or a lifetime? These children urgently need our help. To learn more, please contact CatholicCare today.